It's honestly getting to the point where even when I don't eat food, I get stomach pains. I am genuinely convinced that I either have like a tear somewhere in my stomach or like an ulcer or something like that, because, you know, the pain happens even if I don't eat anything. When I do, it's definitely worse. And then I've gotten blood work, and like literally the amount of blood work I've gotten this in the past like week and a half is genuinely the most terrifying thing for me, because if you don't know, I have a fear of needles. Very bad fear of needles. Like, I hysterically laugh and cry at the same time. Great. And I'll be like shaking there. They put an IV in my arm the other day. Again, it's the same thing with needles. I've never really had like an IV in my arm, like stay in my arm, whatever. I had it in there for like 6 hours. And the whole time, like, I did not move my arm. I was literally like, I refused to bend my arm or move my arm, because like, feels so weird because it's just like a tube in your arm. Oh, like I couldn't. I was like hysterically laughing, and I was by myself in this hospital for like, when did I go? I went at like 2 o'clock and I left at like 11:30. So like 9 hours. Sorry, brain fog is making it hard to do the math. Thank you, Alex, for the roses. Also, if you guys would, I'd appreciate it if you spam like the live. Maybe we'll get it to like 10K. It's been a while. I'm trying to like, I really want to get back in the groove of like doing the live videos and like talking to people every day, and you know, because I just feel like it's like been so long. Thank you, Ray King, for the heart me. Hello, how are you doing today? You know, it's been hard to do it, and like honestly, I've not had the energy at all. Shooter! Oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. Spicy! Okay, I'm so happy that like everybody's coming in here. I feel like I haven't seen anybody in forever. Ranjit, hello. I miss doing it. I do. And it's hard though, because some days I like wake up and I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out like the entire day, so I like don't want to do it. And then I have times like today where I haven't really eaten anything in the past like 2 days, so, which is weird that I have energy now, but like I just haven't really eaten anything to put me in pain, except for I had like the salmon and rice. But thank you, Rakeem. I'm Jen. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you. I've been terrified to eat anything. Genuinely, like the thought of eating anything now is like kind of scary, because I just don't know if it's gonna, like, everything's hurts my stomach, and also after I had those hives, I'm terrified to eat anything, because that was genuinely like the worst feeling ever. Thank you, Spicy. Thank you, Spicy. That was probably the worst feeling I've ever freaking had. If you've ever like greened out, like honestly, it was kind of like that feeling, like the feeling of but also like the feeling of like your skin burning and like having hives all over and you're just like having a panic attack. That's like how that felt. Oh, it was the worst. It was literally the worst, and I'm terrified that that's gonna happen again. I'm better now. I've been to the hospital 3 times in the past week trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Can't figure it out. The doctors don't even know. But the doctor I saw Sunday at the hospital, he was like, because he was about to just let me go without doing any like scans and stuff, because where I live, like, the hospitals are so unbelievably overcapacitated. They literally hand out papers. They're like, by the way, we're over capacity. Like, sucks to suck. If you come in after overcapacity, they only give you a 5-minute assessment where they're like, come back tomorrow or go to the downtown hospital, which is like 30 minutes from that hospital away, for like emergencies. Anyways, if you get there before overcapacity, they just aren't very thorough. Like, you basically have to tell them what you want. Because I was like, please do anything, because I have lost 11 pounds since Monday. Like, I'm tired. I can't eat anything. Like, I need to know what's wrong with me so I can fix it and, like, get back to my normal life. And I started, like, crying, and he was like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, you're the doctor, shouldn't you give me answers? But okay. And I was like, do a scan or something. We did the x-rays. Couldn't see anything on the x-rays. So then I just went home. But he did give me a urgent referral to see a GI specialist, and he also messaged my doctor, like my family doctor, and was like, get this girl in, see this girl, because she needs help, bro. Why did I lose 11 pounds? Because I've been ill, and every time I eat food, I get like stabbing pains in my stomach. Hi Tom, how are you doing? Thank you Adam so much for the flowers. Every time I eat food, I get stabbing pains in my stomach. And one time in the week, I got like hives all over my body, felt like I was gonna pass out. Every day I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and every time I eat, I also feel like nauseous, like I'm gonna throw it back up. Don't know what's wrong with me. So it makes me like scared to put anything in my body. Thank you, John T, for the friendship necklace. So yeah, that's why I've lost weight, because I'm just like scared to eat anything. It makes me like lose my appetite because I'm like scared to eat, if that makes sense. I'm surprised I actually feel good today. Usually, like, I just like lay in bed and like don't want to move. Even if you eat raw, like vegetables raw, yeah, literally everything. MQK, hey, how are you? Hi Omar, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm gonna try to Bellinese might help. Like the drink Bellinese? Peach Bellinese. Oh. So good. Actually, peach mojitos are one of my favorite. Anyone check for an ulcer? That's what I said. That's what I think it is. Like, it might just be an ulcer, and if they could just fix the ulcer, then like I'd be able to eat again. But like, they're so slow at doing stuff like this. Like, it takes forever to get like an ultrasound or like a scope or like anything like that. I asked him there, I was like, a scope, like a ultrasound, like an x-ray, anything. And he did the x-ray, and he was like, that's all we have time for because the hospital closes at 12. What? Okay. Does dairy hurt? Everything hurts. Everything I put in my body hurts. Let the doctors do the job. I would if they actually did it. Blood clots. I've gotten 10 vials of blood out. Three different rounds of blood work for different testing, all different things each time. I've been tested for at least like 30 things by now. No, like stabbing, pain. I don't know if you guys know, like, we used to, when we were kids, we called it like an Indian burn, or like I don't know what we call it, like an Indian burn where you like take both hands and like twist someone's arm and it like burned their arm type of thing. We used to do that as kids or whatever. It kind of feels like someone's doing that to my stomach. Hello. Thank you, John T, for the friendship necklaces. Can you have bread? I usually can't have bread in general anyways, because a lot of it has potato starch and I can't have potatoes, or sugar in them. So no. Not water. Water doesn't hurt my stomach. That's one of the only things that doesn't. And alcohol. Alcohol too, surprisingly. You're doing fantastic. Today I'm actually not doing horrible. I cleaned like the entire kitchen today. So I'm happy with myself because, you know, it's been a rough week, so everything's kind of been a mess lately, you know, I haven't been able to do anything, so it was getting, you know, messy, and I cleaned the whole kitchen, so I'm pretty happy with that. 90k. Yeah, I actually like started losing. I was at like 90.3 and then I lost like 300 followers. I don't know why. I think it's because I stopped